Hello guys and welcome back. I just thought I'd like to do a review of the Halloween Oracle cards that I have. They're comprised of 36 cards and they're laminated with a plastic coating, quite shiny as you can see. The backs of the cards are all the same as in this, so they've all got like a Halloween theme going through them obviously on the backs, hence the name. They're quite good cards. I have used them. I find them to be quite accurate as well, and you can use them on a daily basis. They have descriptions of the cards in the booklet, and they have, as you would know, like some kind of key element or keyword that normal Oracle cards have. So for example, this one is called the lamp, okay, and the keyword on this is remembrance. But you can kind of see where it's going with the past there, because this kind of reminds me of like the old time war films, and and that sort of thing, with with the lamp and stuff like that. And then you've got a card here which is called winter, and the key elements are the sacred of pausing. So that's kind of saying, take your time for a minute, that sort of thing. Then you've got the witch. This one, I quite like that one. This is the earthly weaver of the world. So that's, as you would imagine, a witch. Some are keywords, some are key phrases, some are like little sentences. I mean, this is somebody that's trying to manipulate the energy, a weaver, weave the tangled web, so even though it's quite a nice picture, maybe the connotations of the card is not particularly nice. But then, I often find that with Oracle cards, the best thing to do is put your own meaning to them. Look at the picture, decide what you think the picture it makes you feel like, decide what, whether it makes you feel happy, whether it makes you feel sad. There's this one for instance, which is called the hearth. I always think that represents the home, and it's happiness, hearts and homes, that, nice by the fireplace. This one, naughty children, trick or treat. I do actually like these cards, I think they're quite nice. Joy and happiness. You have a death, rebirth. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Midnight, which is another good card. Jack-o'-lantern, protection, and that's what they're for, isn't it, if you look at Halloween. Skeleton, your strength. Skull of flowers, that's all to do with the mind, that mental ability. Invisibility. The underworld. It's interesting with the pomegranate, because pomegranates are supposed to have some connotations with rebirth, I think, as well. The night song. This is my favourite because I have two black cats myself. The black cat. The owl. The cauldron. Dawn. It's quite nice. Eternal love. This is a lovely card. To say the picture on it's a little bit gruesome, but it's a nice card. Yeah. The ghost. Skull of light. Quite interesting. The vampire. Know a few of them. Forgiveness. Zombie, which is a method of control, which is cool. The skull of stars. I do actually quite like these days. I have used it. I've used it for a while. I haven't used it for about a couple of months now, but I think I might have a go at it today. The mummy. I find Oracle cards are very good for just picking out one card to see how a person's frame of mind is, what they're thinking, or possibly to see what you should be focusing on that day. The werewolf. I don't know whether I would say that Oracle cards are particularly good for doing a full reading and getting an actual result. They can be used for that. I have used them for that, and they do work. So but I do tend to stick to sort of tarot cards or your own intuition with that one. Ancestry. Scrying. Oh, now this one that's coming up, I like this. This is the poison apple. I know a few of them as well. This is acceptance and equality. This is a personal favourite of mine. The spider. The veil. Skull of darkness. There's quite a few skulls in these, which is nice. And then we have the I'm not too sure how you pronounce this. I think it's Barmbrack. Sweetness and synergy. It's a loaf of bread, I think. Possibly you make out of pumpkin seeds, I would imagine. Probably something to do with America, I would have thought. So that's the Halloween Oracle cards. I can't quite remember who they are done by. The card stock is quite nice on them. It's a little bit flimsy for the size of the card, but at least they're coated, and because they're coated with a plastic thing, you don't tend to get the frays at the edges. With other cards that are just not, you tend to get the white frays with the Undersea Tarot that I've got, which I quite like, which I did a review. I don't know if I've done a review of them. I will do. I think I did a review of the Frank Fradella ones, the iHero deck. So yeah, just a short video really, just to show you the cards and explain them. There's no particularly set routine with Oracle cards, you know, so I'll just give him a quick shuffle and we'll just see what my focus should be today, or what your focus should be today if you watch this video, maybe. Think before you do things. Winter, pause and take a break. So think before you say anything. Don't just jump in with 2 feet. That's typically me, that is. Typically, so I'm not surprised I've got that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and you know, please keep coming back, and hopefully we'll be able to do a few more reviews in another couple of weeks' time. Signing off, speak to you soon.